In the beginning, there was only the gray sky and the endless void, silent and empty. Then, without warning, a golden crown materialized in the center of the void. It spun faster and faster. It spun faster and faster until a thunderous crack split it into two halves. One half glowed radiant gold, the other half burned bright crimson. From the golden half rose Orion, the god of glory, courage, and wisdom, formed from shining fragments. From the crimson half emerged Velcris, god of chaos, conquest, and unstoppable strength, a being shaped by the molten red shards of the crown. Together, the two gods took fragments of their halves of the crown and turned them into floating kingdoms so they could rule their own population and live. Orion created Crownspire, a brilliant golden kingdom built with massive towers. Velcris forged Clash Haven, a volcanic kingdom infused with fire, stone, and flowing lava. To prevent their realms from falling through the gray sky, they took the clouds from the gray sky and put them under their kingdoms to hold them up. While Orion was creating his kingdom and his palace, he saw some parts of the kingdom were dusty, so he blew on it to clean it off. From the powerful gust came another god named Aethros. Aethros was the god of clouds, sky, and wind. He is also the messenger of the skies, as he has the ability to fly using the clouds to travel to other places quickly. As Velcris was creating his kingdom, he noticed a large shadow was being casted from the crown. He struck the shadow with his hammer, and from the destruction came Mortivis, the god of the dead and the ruler of the Shadowland. The Shadowland is where all the souls of the creatures who have died live. Mortivis can communicate with the dead, and he can bring back those who have died.
When Orion took more fragments from his half of the crown, he melted it to make it into a strong material so he can make his own spear. Some of the drops of the melted crown fell and hit the floor, which crystallized and hardened to become humans. These humans became knights, archers, builders, and wizards. With the help of Orion, the humans were able to grab fragments of the crown and expand their kingdom to fit more people and creatures and make more buildings. When Aethros was helping Orion build the kingdom, he borrowed his spear. He wanted to test the strength it beheld. So he struck the clouds from below with Orion's sphere. The energy from the sphere caused the clouds to shake and release Skyren dragons. The Skyren dragons were pure-white, with giant wings. They patrolled the space between the Crownspire and Clash Haven kingdoms, making sure that it is secure. They can also carry messages between places, similar to Aethros' powers. While Velcris was creating a furnace to burn materials, he realized the furnace became too unstable. It was producing too much heat and lighting things around it on fire. Velcris acted quickly and put out the raging fires. From the ashes emerged the Emberfang behemoths. These behemoths were crimson red, two-legged, and had furious red eyes. Velcris, being clever, put them into use, using them as guards and builders for Clash Haven. One blow from their breath can melt anything, their strength is unmatched, and the behemoths only obey the command of Velcris.
Myth 1. The Sagging Clouds. Over time, after many developments of the kingdom have been built, the clouds couldn't hold all their weight much longer. Aaron noticed that his kingdom was much lower in the sky than it usually was. He flew down to the clouds and noticed that they were decaying due to too much weight. He was worried about the humans living in the kingdom's safety, so he instructed Aethros to tell his Skyren dragons to blow massive amounts of wind at the clouds to restore them. The dragons together met up and blew a bunch of wind in one concentrated spot. This concentrated spot clumped up and expanded into strong and large clouds that lifted up the empire and could withstand the weight. This truly showed the power of the dragons and how vital they are to Crownspire. Myth 2. Escapists of the Underworld. Souls of those who have died somehow escaped from the Shadowed Lands without Mortivis' approval. These souls went to Clash Haven and started terrorizing the citizens and destroyed many parts of the kingdom. Mortivis finally realized and told Velcris what was happening. Velcris told the behemoths to go find these souls and kill them. The behemoths quickly found the souls and with their fiery breath melted them away in an instant. Mortivis trapped these melted souls and dragged them back to the Shadowed Lands, where they would melt away forever. Velcris repaired the buildings by using the furnace, and the behemoths helped to move large objects. Myth 3. Origin of the Lava Rivers. Velcris noticed that the behemoths looked tired and unreplenished. He tried giving them water to drink, but obviously they refused as water would harm the fiery beasts. He figured that they would drink something hot and not something cool like water. So he created a staff from the furnace using another fragment of the crown and struck the ground in the kingdom near where the behemoths like to roam around. This caused a giant pool of lava to form. The behemoths were ecstatic and started drinking the lava instantly.